Hi there. This video will cover how to format a basic mailing list and how to upload and map it. So let's get started. You will need at least 5 columns to successfully map a mailing list. You will need the owner's name, mailing street address, mailing city, mailing state, and their mailing zip code. It is completely acceptable to have their first and last name in separate columns as well. However, you cannot place full addresses into a single column, as this is not compatible with the mail merge fields on the postcard and the list will not map. Once you have all the necessary fields, you will need to download the list. The file types will have to be either an Excel file or a comma-separated value or CSV file. Once downloaded, we will need to go to the Wise Pelican application. Once you are in the Wise Pelican application, go ahead and navigate to the Mailing List section on the left navigation bar and click on it to drop down the menu. Then navigate down to Add Update CSV and click on it. In this section, we will need to give the list a unique name and click on the magnifying glass to upload the list. After you've selected your list, go ahead and click Upload in the bottom right-hand corner. After the list has uploaded, it will take you to a mapping view so that we can correctly assign the fields. You will notice you can add custom fields if you wish, but this should be unnecessary as we have provided the fields that you will need. As you can see, the system does try to automatically assign the proper fields to their correlating columns, but it doesn't always do so. So you will need to click the drop-downs and assign the correlating field. You will notice that there are 2 main options to pick from: property address and mailing address. In this case, we only want the fields that are labeled with the mailing distinction, as the options labeled property are for property valuation postcards, which are covered in a separate video. Now that we have the appropriate fields mapped, go ahead and click Save and confirm the mapping. You will now be automatically redirected to the Manage view of mailing lists, and you will need to select the list to perform additional functions. Once highlighted, you can remove duplicates, add an address, which is a good idea to add yourself so that you can receive a copy of your postcard, and you can also run it against a suppression list. If you are just starting out, the suppression list will not be relevant to you just yet, and we will cover what that is shortly. The suppression list is a list of people that have asked to no longer receive your postcards. To add someone to this list, simply enter their mailing address here and click Add Row, and you will see them appear at the bottom. That is all you need to map a basic mailing list. If you have additional questions, you can leverage the chat function at wisepelican.com. Happy mailing!